Real Business Talk with Tom and Till.
What are the best practices for running a virtual company or a virtual team? And there's a lot of new tools coming out now. Purge to see your friends or your coworkers on the screen. I think many of them are overhyped, but we can give a good list of things that we use in a daily work. Tom, what do you think?
I think you can do that. Also, tell people the link on our website to where we add those tools. And once you do, then I'll go into a few practices.
Yeah, so the tools page, we already have set this up. This is yourownwayout.com/tools. And we already had some good ones in the last discussion. What I want to add here is Slack. I think we didn't have that yet. And that's for free, unless you want to have some premium features. It should work for most teams for free even. And this really helps team communication. And then there is actually, I think, a video by the Tropical MBA. They have some SOP guidelines. So learn how to write SOPs. I think these two new resources I would add here. And best practices, let's dive into that, Tom.
So there are a lot, but I'll give about 3 that I can think of really quick. So the first one, when you're running a virtual team, you need to learn how to manage your team remotely, right? Which is probably what you're going to be doing. So everything from doing the interviews to keeping your employees happy, you need to figure out the best way to communicate with people online. And it's going to be different depending on the personality of the person and your personality. So I can't really give an example of how I would do it because it's probably not going to work for you because you're not me. But you will have to figure that out, which someone that does it in person really doesn't in that way, because having a personal interaction where you're seeing someone, and if someone's just sitting in a remote location and maybe chatting with you, it's so different. It's very different. Like, it's hard to pick up on a lot of signals.
Yeah.
Another thing with virtual teams is I see people trying to outsource customer service too quick before they even really learn about their customers. And you should think, do you really want your employee, who you don't know that well, knowing your customers better than you do, right? So I would not outsource that until you have a pretty good idea of what your customers like and how to keep them happy. And the third one is that a lot of people try to get their team to make sales for them. And they get the SOPs, they start making sales, and it's usually from just one platform. Because your employees generally are not going to think of new ways to diversify your sales process. And if that goes out, your business is gone, right? So I would continually be thinking about different platforms and different way of making sales, because you need the sales. Without a good sales process, you will die. And your employees will follow your directions, but for the most part, they will not think about how to improve them themselves. And as remote workers, they can usually switch companies pretty quickly.
True. I want to add one best practice, which is communicate often. So if you're sending one nightly email to the team, or you're communicating in the Slack channel and in the Slack chat that I mentioned, important is that the people know that you're responding to them, and that there's a relationship going on.
Yeah, the one thing that I do, and I think this part can work for anyone, is I try to find out as much about my employees as possible, and that's including their personal lives and their business and family. There's everything I can, and tell them as least as possible about me. And this way I have a better grasp of what keeps them happy and the things I should do to make them feel like, they're a part of the company and the boss cares, right? Yeah. So that's one thing that I do often. I think no matter what the personality is, that's one thing you could follow.
Yeah, I think that's pretty complete already.
Yeah.
If you liked what you heard, please leave us a review on iTunes.
They do matter.
Also, come and hang out with us on our website, yourownwayout.com. That's yourownwayout.com. See you soon.